Good morning. Good morning. All right, gonna be packing up my eBay orders. It was a holiday weekend. Yesterday was the post office was closed, so I have all my stuff from Saturday and Sunday packed up already, and I'm gonna be adding to that the stuff from today. So when I go to the post office today, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to drop off. So let's get right to it. As always, I'm gonna start with the eBay standard envelope orders and then move on to the Ground Advantage stuff. First up, I had one person pick up 3 Marvel cards. These are all the Power Blast inserts from 1994 Marvel Masterpieces. Rogue, also Cable, and Cyclops. The person's total for those 3 cards was $10.97. Not too bad. Hey, what's up, Danny? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm glad I was able to chat with you on Instagram because I was worried about the not being able to refund you because of the case. I'm glad that you were like, oh yeah, it was just the one. I only did the one. So I'm glad we were able to sort that out. Yeah, I've actually never had that happen before. And I've been selling on eBay for a while where I was like, it wouldn't let me I was just trying to see, like it wouldn't let me do a manual refund because the case was open, and then the case was only for one item, and I'm like, uh-oh. How am I supposed to refund this order now? But luckily you did it on purpose, not it wasn't some type of mistake through eBay where it was like you meant to do the whole thing, but it was just the one. So it's all good. So I'm glad that's kind of solved. Hopefully you get the cards though. That's important too. They'll probably show up at some point. All right, let me get the label for this. All right. I got a nice little stack of cards going out today. A couple other things as well. Finally got some decent weather. All right, that one's good to go. Yeah, so normally it does. So normally if I manually, I can manually refund in full, no problem. But it doesn't let me do that because there's a case open. So if there was a no case open, it's no big deal. You can just refund. You can do a partial. You can do full. You can do whatever you want manually. But because there's a case open, it doesn't let you do that for some reason. That was the thing, yeah. Next up, sold the Ariana Grace Women's Division Chrome card insert. Sold for $289. Yeah, so if something like that ever happens again, just yeah, they probably will. It's just, yeah, post office, man. With eBay standard envelope, they're just weird with that. You know, you're gonna get them every now and then that happens. Even as a buyer too, I've had some tracking will just be like non-existent, and then all of a sudden they'll show up halfway across the country. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, if something like that ever happens again, just message me, and we'll take care of it that way. Let's see. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Getting the whole rainbow. I imagine that's relatively affordable. Rainbow to complete, unless they kind of went up a little bit because of his WWE debut. All right, hold on, let me check. All right, that one's good to go. Let's see here. $2 a card plus shipping, about $13. Makes sense. Yeah, that's not bad. Especially for like the out of $1.99 and $2.99s. You work later in the day? You work like an evening shift or late afternoon or something to always catch the lives? Got Snow White 7 Dwarfs card from the 90s. That one sold for $1.69. So I work super early morning. It's like borderline night shift. I'm done though. I love it. So I'm like a morning person anyway, but I'm done, man. My work is done for the day. Obviously, I got my eBay work to do. I got to pack this stuff up. I got to go to the post office. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Little pine cones. How you doing? You've been at work since oh, okay. You're at work. Oh, I got you. So you got type of job you can kind of chill on YouTube at the same time. That's pretty cool. Oh, on your break. I got you. All right, get a label for this one. So like 4 to 12. That's a nice shift too, man. I like that shift, 4 to 12. For me, the earlier the better. Get it over with and just get the rest of the day to yourself, you know? I hate waking up and then like you have work later on in the day and then you can't really get into doing something because in the back you'd rather just wake up, go to work, get it over with, and then have the rest of the day. But that's just me. Other people rather stay up late and get their sleep and sleep in, and then I don't know. Everyone's different. All right, that one's good to go. Okay, next up, got a Scotty 2 Hottie from 2006 Heritage. That's an old card. Sold for $1.60. It's nothing crazy there. All this stuff is from the last 24 hours. Already packed up the weekend stuff. I got it sitting over there. It's holiday weekend. All right. not sure if I'm going to do it today or I might do some of it today. But this week, I might start it today. I'm going to be starting to put together cards I'm going to send into PSA. So today or tomorrow, I might just gather the cards, look them over, see which ones I actually want to send. And then like the next day, I might actually go ahead and put the submission together and all that. I don't want to do it all in one day because it would just take up the whole day. So I'll split it up between 2 or 3 days just throughout the week. And well, yeah, I want to get done this week so then I can record it and have that be my next Monday's video. Obafemi 24 Select rookie card, the orange ice. I didn't realize Obafemi cards were going up in price as much as they were. This sold for $7.99 just for the orange ice, non-numbered. Like when I went to list this card, I was like, really? Like I was looking at active listings and there was like, that was the price. And I looked at sold comps and actives and I was like, seems to be a fair price. And it sold kind of quick too. So yeah, $8 for an orange ice. Obafemi is on the rise. But yeah, with PSA's prices going up. So normally in the past, I've only sent like, the most I've ever sent is 15 cards, and I don't send cards that much. Like I think I looked at my history and I sent like one order in 2023, one in 2024, and one in 2025. So pretty much like once a year I send cards in. So it was never worth getting the PSA subscription. I was just like, I was just paying whatever the normal price without the subscription because I was only sending like 5 to 15 cards in at a time once a year. But now the price of sending a graded card in, if you don't have the subscription, is like $33 a card. And then if you do have it, it's $25. So at this point, it's like worth getting the subscription. But then to make it worth it, you need to at least send like 20 cards for a year, which for a lot of people, that's not a big deal. I was going to send a ton of cards this time anyway. So yeah, I guess just moving forward, I'll probably just try to send at least 20 cards every year. But I don't know. I'm thinking about sending like a ton in, like 50 to 100 cards or something. I'll have to see what I can pull together. But I have so much stuff that I want to send in. I don't know, 100 might be a bit much, but like maybe closer to the 50 card range. I'm not really sure. I'll see what I can find, but I know there's cards I forgot I even had. Next up, LA Knight Slammy insert from 25 Chrome. That sold for I did, yeah. I could show you, yeah. That sold for $2.89. The pack 101 Foundational Outlook. Yeah, it got a 9. I can show you it. It's a pretty sweet card. That's pretty much the main reason I sent the last PSA order in. I only sent 10 cards because I wanted to get the pack graded. I got yeah, it's just up here. There it is. Foundational Outlook 101, PSA 9. I mean, some of the paper AEW cards, you know, they're hard to grade, so a 9's actually a pretty solid grade. Yeah. I just want to, like, you know, having it in a slab kind of protected too. It's just good. I got 2 101s I'm going to send next time. I got I got the Serena Deeb gold PMG from 25 Metal that I hit in a break, so I'm going to send that. And I have Blair Davenport Prism Black 101 that I grabbed off of eBay a while back. I have a pack printing plate too, but I don't think I'm going to get that graded. I'm not sure. Probably not. But I got old stuff too. Like I got AJ Styles TNA rookie cards I'm going to send in. I'm obviously going to look all this stuff over first before I just, like, you know, if there's huge dents in the card, which I don't think there is, I'm not, you know, maybe not send them in. But like John Cena rookie, Batista, Randy Orton. Yeah, like the AJ Styles rookies, like I'm definitely going to get those just graded for myself. Like I have some like 24, I think I got a 2014 like Alexa Bliss rookie, but that one I'll just sell because I don't really collect her. But I know that's a nice card. So just like stuff like that. Of course, I got like a bunch of nice pack cards and a bunch of nice Blair cards that I'm going to send in. Like I'm always going to have those. So yeah, I just got to go through. Oh, I'm sure I got some Cody cards I might want to send in. That one's good to go. All right, next up I had one person pick up 4 cards. 3 of them are House of the Dragon, Allison Hightower, Sir Kristen Cole, and Viserys Targaryen, or Viserys. And then 1 Game of Thrones card, the GOAT Game of Thrones character, Joffrey. Person's total for those 4 cards was $7.27. Dude, freaking Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. What a show, man. What a show. Do you watch that one or no? Do you watch the Game of Thrones stuff? Because I think people are liking Knight of the Seven Kingdoms better than House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones in general. But it's such a short... It's only like a... Oh, I never got into it. Oh, man. It's wild, man. All right. I'm definitely not a movie person, and if I'm gonna watch TV, it'll be more like shows. But even then, I'm very selective of what I watch because I'd rather read than watch TV. But anything Game of Thrones related is definitely up there. See, 4 cards is the most I'll ship eBay standard envelope. And I ship it at a 3-ounce rate, so the shipping costs more, even though it doesn't weigh 3 ounces. And I know they'll arrive on time because I've shipped hundreds of them like that at this point. But whenever I do, it always feels like, this feels like slightly thick, but I know it's good because I've shipped plenty of them like that. You know, it just always makes me nervous. But 5 cards is definitely too much. Then it goes to Ground Advantage for sure. Cactus Jack, Lash Legend, blue out of 150. That sold for $4.99. Alright. I think this will be the last standard envelope order. All right, good to go. Move on to, you'll just binge watch YouTube videos. Yeah, fair enough, man. YouTube is better than like actual TV for the most part, or even streaming services, because you can niche down whatever you want to watch. You know, there's no TV shows about wrestling cards, so that's completely fair, and I agree on that. For the most part, watch more YouTube. I'll probably watch more YouTube than TV and throughout my life at this point. Wii Sports sold in like 2 days for $34.99. Back when I used to go to garage sales a lot, I always used to find this, and as far as I remember, it's been a few years since I've sold this, but this used to be like a $24 or $20 game or so. It's gone up in value. Sold for $35 in like 2 days. I picked it up for $2 at the thrift store. The disc was in excellent condition, otherwise I wouldn't have picked it up. So yeah, I'll take it. Ooh. Don't really, it's hard to find video games in the wild around here. That was just lucky. At the thrift store, they had just like some bin of media that they hadn't put on the shelf yet. And this was literally just like the one sole video game at the bottom. So I guarantee you the next person that looked at the bin would have found that and grabbed it. Like the competition for video games, at least where I'm at, is so freaking fierce. There's people that go to the thrift stores like 4 times a day looking for games. So there's people at the garage sales. I'm going to try to go to more garage sales this year, but there was a good 3-year stretch where I was going to garage sales every weekend for like 3 years. And I'd get at garage sales right when they open and ask if they had video games, and people would be like, "You're the third person who's asked me," and they just opened. So people were like showing up to garage sales early, looking for video games. I think video games, records, and Legos are probably the most like common things people ask for. I've had a few good video game hauls in the past, but that's just extremely lucky. 3 ounces. Good to go. Sorry, next up, so the Lincoln Blu-ray, brand new sealed, sold for $9.99. This sold like really quick. I know it didn't sell for a lot, but it sold in like a couple days. I don't think I ever had a Blu-ray player. Went straight from DVD to like streaming. I just missed out on Blu-rays. These free ones I got are like a tad bit smaller than the normal ones I use, so like only certain stuff fit. These are the normal ones I use. So I know DVDs, Blu-rays, CDs. Used to play all the DVDs and Blu-rays on PS3. Yeah. I had PS2 as a DVD player for quite a while. Five ounces. And I think like Xbox 360. All right. Yeah, I literally don't even have a DVD player. Like, if I want to play a DVD, I would have to bust out my Xbox 360 and use that as a DVD player. But I haven't had to do that. All right, that does it for the stuff. Let me show you guys everything from the weekend, too. So this was like this, like M&M figure set. This sold for $70. That's kind of like in the big box. And this is from Saturday, Sunday, and then I guess this stuff I'm packing now is technically like Monday-ish. So here's the cards from the weekend, and then I can add today's cards to that. So that's all. That's a lot. It's a nice stack. Couple packages like this, and I can add the ones from today. So stack of those. So yeah, that box, this, and that. That's what we got going out for the holiday weekend. And yeah. That should do it for today, guys. Appreciate anyone who stopped in, and catch you guys tomorrow.